Welcome back to Golf Extra. When prominent golfers moved over to LIV Golf in numbers last year, it wasn't certain that they would still be able to participate in golf's most prestigious events, the majors. While most eligible players were able to participate in last year's events, as the LIV-PGA controversy has continued to grow more and more tense, the participation of LIV players in future events become even more in question. While many players are still able to participate in the Masters tournament this year, there's also the question of how they will be received when they do attend. Will the PGA members receive them with open arms, or will fireworks ensue at Augusta? Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos just like this one. Now let's get right into the details of what will happen when LIV and PGA golfers meet up at the 2023 Masters. Though LIV Golf has only been around for a short while, there was already some precedent for how the players who defected to the rival league would be treated at the Masters based on last year's event. Phil Mickelson had already made his move over to LIV Golf prior to last year's Masters, and though Phil decided not to attend on his own volition, Masters chairman Fred Ridley was asked by reporters in April 2022 about how he and the organization might handle players from rival leagues in future years with LIV looming on the horizon. Our mission is to always act in the best interest of the game, in whatever form that may take. I think that golf is in a good place right now. There's more participation. The purses on the professional tours are the highest they've ever been. We've been pretty clear in our belief that the World Tours have done a great job in promoting the game over the years. Beyond that, there's so much that we don't know about what might happen or what could happen. I can't say much more beyond that. That definitely makes it sound like LIV players would be included, but after certain events transpired throughout the course of 2022, Ridley seemed to change his tune in a December 2022 statement announcing the sending of invitations for the 2023 Masters, saying, "Regrettably, recent actions have divided men's professional golf by diminishing the virtues of the game and the meaningful legacies of those who built it. Our focus is to honor the tradition of bringing together a preeminent field of golfers. Therefore, as invitations are sent this week, we will invite those eligible under our current criteria to compete in the 2023 Masters tournament. As we have said in the past, we look at every aspect of the tournament each year, and any modifications or changes to invitation criteria for future tournaments will be announced in April." Well, that's certainly something different than his very inclusive statement from the previous year. Although it explicitly stated that all eligible golfers would be allowed to participate this year, the statement did notably state that there was a chance that there would be modifications or changes to the invitation criteria for next year's Masters event. At first glance, it would seem that the obvious expectation would be that LIV players would be left out of next year's running, but there's more to the story. Remember how we mentioned earlier that there had been some new events that transpired between Ridley's two statements? The most pertinent event, as it turns out, was that Ridley himself was named in LIV Golf's explosive antitrust lawsuit against the PGA Tour. In this lawsuit, LIV alleges that the PGA Tour constitutes a monopoly, which limits or prevents competition, and should be punished by federal law. Ridley and the Masters are tied into all of this because LIV named them in the suit, claiming that they were a counterpart to the allegedly illegal actions of the PGA Tour. The suit reads in part, "In addition, Augusta National Chairman Fred Ridley personally instructed a number of participants in the 2022 Masters not to play in the LIV Golf Invitational Series. Plainly, these threats to top players serve no beneficial purpose, as they would only serve to weaken the field in the Masters." That's true that the field would be weaker, but excluding these players from the Masters could also serve a death blow to the LIV Tour, so both sides have something here. As of this year, though, players from LIV will be allowed to play in the Masters, but the event is certainly set up for animosity even from the very start, with the legal battle having risen to the very top of the Masters organization. As far as the players go, those from LIV have been quite vocal in that they are coming into this Masters with something to prove. Aussie star Cam Smith was recently asked about how he thought that the LIV golfers would be treated during the Masters, to which he replied, "I'm really not sure, to be honest. I hope that it's fine. I've had a great career around Augusta, and I hope I haven't pissed anyone off. I guess we'll wait and see. There are a few guys who have a stronger stance on LIV." Smith didn't leave it there, though, saying that his mindset going into the Masters was one of trying to put his best foot forward on the golf course and also to prove some doubters wrong, saying, "For me, I'm trying to go there and play the best golf I can. Is it important for LIV? I think it's important to go there and play well, really show a high standard of golf, which we know we're all capable of. Maybe we just show a really hearty effort. For us, internally, it's kind of a pride thing. There's a lot of chatter going around about these guys don't play real golf anymore. I think it's BS. We just want to show people. 24-year-old Chilean LIV golfer Joaquin Niemann took it a step further, saying that he was excited to really shove it in the faces of all those on the PGA Tour, if he won, that is. Niemann's full quote was, "I think it's going to be more fun knowing that they hate us. Then we go to the majors and beat them." It's tough talk from a golfer whose best finish at a major was a tie for 23rd at the 2022 PGA Championship, but who knows, maybe he'll catch fire or another LIV golfer will win it. By the sound of it, Niemann would still get a chance to be part of the celebration. LIV CEO Greg Norman hinted at the possibility of a group celebration on the 18th hole if a LIV player won the tournament, saying, "There's talk in our teams all around here. There are 18 of us LIV guys at Augusta, and if one of the guys, no matter who it is, they're all going to be there on the 18th green. They are all going to be there, and that just gives me goosebumps to think about. When you walk up 18, your caddy hugs you, and then you see your wife or your mom or dad. Now to have those 17 other guys there, that's the spirit we want." That's what these guys talk about. They are saying no matter who wins, no matter who is in the position, we are going to be there, and that just gives me goosebumps to think about. We don't know about you, but it's a virtual certainty that the higher-ups at the Masters would not be a fan of the people who are involving them in a lawsuit celebrating en masse on the 18th tee. As far as the PGA players go, though, it seems to be pretty much business as usual. Reigning champion Scottie Scheffler was one of the few to make a notable statement, mentioning that he expected his celebratory Masters dinner prior to the start of the tournament to be a normal start to a typical Masters weekend, saying, "With Augusta National being such a special place and with the history of the game and whatnot, I think we can pull all our stuff aside and just get together for a fun meal, all in a room together and just kind of celebrate the game of golf and Augusta National and just hang out." That's easy for Scottie to say, though. Knowing his game, he'll just show up and blow away the field, and there won't be any story to tell here anymore. Until the final shot finds the hole on Sunday, though, anything can happen at Augusta, and this year might truly be unlike any other. So, how do you think the LIV versus PGA saga will play out at the upcoming Masters? Do you think that a LIV player will win? Be sure to leave us a comment with what you think down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you can watch our latest content updates as soon as they drop. We'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day.